Hey everyone, welcome to the Awkward Author vlog and podcast. My name is Alyssa Grasso, and this is just a weekly show update I do about my wonderfully awkward author life. I have been stuck in a bit of a rut here, guys. I am home this week making my video, but if you can't tell from watching this, I have not had a shower yet today, and probably won't get one. I still do not have a fully functioning bathroom. The handyman is actually due back today. He's probably due in a little bit, so I gotta be quick making this video so I can get this done and get the rest of my work done today. I'm gonna try not to rant again this week because I know that's what I've been doing the past 2 weeks, but this is getting old, guys. Yeah. Anyway, that is still my life right now. And it's definitely impacted my productivity, so I don't have a whole lot to report on the author front. I just really haven't been in a good frame of mind because this is just like everything is just thrown out of whack. So I did a little bit more writing work on my work in progress, which is an adult mystery thriller presently called The Girl Most Likely to Succeed. I'm like this close to getting done with what I'm calling my second first draft. This is like a complete rewrite of the first draft that I wrote. Really changed a lot of stuff in it that at this point I'm to the point where like everything is basically writing fresh because I've changed so much in the book that the original ending doesn't even like make sense anymore because like it's completely different, the storyline and everything. So I've got a lot of work to do yet on it. I mean, I'm this close to being done, but there's still a lot of writing that I have to do to get this to a first draft stage, really. And my other front, I've been working on getting my 2 books, Shallow Pond and Ferocity Summer, ready to be republished because I have the rights back to those now. And I have Shallow Pond re-edited, and I am past the halfway point with Ferocity Summer as far as getting it re-edited. I'm really hoping that today I can actually, while the handyman's here doing his thing, I can actually get this finished and get the ball rolling on getting these books republished. As I said in a previous video, the rights were reverted back to me, I guess earlier this year. And these are 2 young adult novels published in 2012 and 2013 originally. They were published by Flux, which at the time was an imprint of Llewellyn, is now an imprint of North Star Editions. And the reason that I have to do so much work, when you get the rights back to a book, guys, what you're getting back is the rights to your material, the story you've written. You do not have the rights to use the cover. You can't use any of the design work, like the page layout and stuff like that. And so you have the rights to your work. I'm just trying to think of what else it would include, like, back matter maybe that the, publisher created. Anything that wasn't your original story, you do not have the rights to use generally when you get the rights back. Now, none of this would be a problem if I had a file that was the final, that the text was the final published version, but I don't have that. What I have in both cases is a file, like a Word document file, that has, after the original round of copy edits, so there was like 2 rounds of copy edits. I have after the first round of copy edits, and then what my publisher did, and every publisher is different. I mean, like, I know other authors, and none of us have the same story, but what my publisher did for the second round of copy edits, they actually sent paper printout pages that basically were laid out just like they were going to be laid out in the print book, and those had the final copy edits on them, and those I went through and approved before the book was published. It's all well and good to have those, but when you need to actually upload a file to create ebooks and print books, having those print pages doesn't really help that much. It's basically like just having the book, which is what I'm going by now to re-edit my book and get it ready for publication, which means what I'm doing is going through that the Word document file I had that went through the first round of copy edits and going through the finished text to, make the final copy edit changes that were not made on that Word document file. So it's tedious work, guys. It's interesting, though. I'm learning a lot. Like, I actually had more work with the Shallow Pond book, re-editing that, because what happened was at some point when I was writing that book, I was writing it in, like, present tense, and then I decided it would make more sense to, have it in past tense. Either I decided or the editor decided. I don't even remember at this point. And so that was a lot of work to get that from present tense to past tense, and this is the initial editing I did. Well, guys, in the middle of filming, the handyman did show up, so I did not finish my video in time before he showed up. It's now hours later, and he's gone, but I might as well finish up this video for you. So I think what I was talking about was when I was working on Shallow Pond initially, I made changes to the tense that the book was written from. I think I went from, it was in past tense, so I think I had it in present tense originally. And so even though I made all those changes, there was a lot of points from the document that I had, the first round of copy edits to the final book, where there were like things still screwed up with the tense. So that there was a lot of editing on that book, which there isn't quite as much of that on Ferocity Summer, which I guess all along, or at least most of the way along, I was writing in past tense. One thing, though, that I have noticed with both of these books is this is a bad habit of mine, and so I'm going to be on the lookout for it now in terms of self-editing, is I really have something against contractions, especially like had contractions. Like half of the work I've done on these books has been changing like I had to I'd, I apostrophe D, because I have all these extra hads in my book. So, that's one of my flaws, and I've learned that. So it has been, I guess, a learning experience working on these, but oh boy, it's a tedious learning experience, I have to say. And, I was just talking about this with my boyfriend last night because, he's a creative person too, and there's something about not being able to, like, create stuff, like, when I'm creating stuff, I'm doing so much better. Like, I feel better, just, I have a better mood, just a better outlook on things, I don't know. And right now, I'm just not creating. Like I said, I did a little bit of work on The Girl Most Likely to Succeed, but I'm so focused on getting these books re-edited and put back out there that I feel like I can't even like work on something new because I want to get these done. And this is not creative at all. I mean, it's one thing to be, I'm not like a huge fan of editing in general, but it's one thing to be editing like a new book and, you're still creating in a way. Like, you're still creating a new product that you're going to put out there. And this isn't even like I'm editing something that's already published. I'm just like, it's like data entry. That's what my boyfriend called it. That's really what it's like. It's like I'm just, I'm comparing, the published work to the document I have and just making the changes on it. So I'm not even like doing anything new. I mean, I have caught a few things that I changed in it that some were just like typos that were in the finished draft that, that I fixed. But some things were things where I just really don't like the way how that came out. And so I've changed a few things, but most of it, the vast majority is just, changing I had to I'd, or, just doing these things that were, done in the original published book and making it look like that. And it's like, I don't know. I just am not in a good mood. It's just, I don't know. Between that and the bathroom being done, like, I just can't wait to be done with this stuff. And by the way, update, the handyman has left. I still don't have a bathroom. Hopefully, this is Wednesday as I'm making this video. Hopefully by Friday, I will, I think. We are very, very close. Very close. He just has to finish some stuff up on Friday, and I think then it will all be good. But, wow. It's been a doozy, guys. It's been, yeah. Anyway, so that is my life right now. like I said, update on Frosty Summer. I'm not done with it yet, but I did a lot of work on it while he was here today, this morning, and I'm going to finish this today. I know I'm going to. I have less than a quarter to go on it, so definitely made some good progress this morning, and yeah, it's going to get done. I have let me think. It's a 280 page or so book. I think I have 60 pages to go on it. So yeah, this is getting done. This is going to get done today. And so I am very much looking forward to it being done. There's a few things that I have to do to do the layout. I use vellum, so I'm just going to, use vellum for it, but there's just a few little things I have to do before I even put it into vellum. I've been working on some covers, but have to finalize those, and then I'll be working on the process of getting those republished, and I will also shortly after that be able to finally get Unnamed Roads published, which I kind of have put off doing until I got these other two books back out there. So yeah, I'm what is it? It's middle of March. I'm a month behind where I wanted to be. So I feel like I've lost a month. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit, I know February is a short month, but it's not that short. And it just felt like it just didn't happen because I'm just so far behind on where I wanted to be. But at the same time, there is good things. I didn't have these books back, they were out there, but I wasn't making any money on them, so I might actually make some money on them now. We'll see. I haven't really. I have some ideas for some things I want to do, and how I'll use these books, but I still got to figure some things out with that. But I'll keep you posted on how all that is going, and God willing, the next time I make one of these videos, not only will I be done with my re-editing, but I will have a bathroom again. Yeah, it'll be nice. It will. I know. You won't have to hear me complain anymore about that anyway. So thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with this weird, crazy vlog. Awkward, definitely awkward update this week. And I will talk to you. See you all again next week. Again, my name is Alyssa Grasso. You can find me online at alyssagrasso.com, ALISSAGROSSO. And, if you would like to read a copy of my first book, Popular, for free, you can do that. You just have to give me your email address at alyssagrasso.com. And, yeah, so thank you guys. This is the Awkward Author Show. You're awesome. Keep it awkward. I will see you and talk to you all again next week.